já disse tudo, percebes? Mas é tudo.
Look, sei que estamos juntos há mais de mês.
Hi, thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. I created this very festival, very party-like look. I've done glitter for my tears, and I've used a lot of different products to create this glittery, fun look. So if you're interested in recreating this look, then stay tuned because I'm going to show you every step and how I transform myself with my hair and my makeup to create this festival ready makeup look. You're going to come through that room and you're going to be the queen of the night. Thank you so much. Here we go. So as you see, I'm starting with a freshly blow-dried hair. I'm taking this piece from the back and I'm wrapping it around each ponytail to make little pigtails. And I'm using the bobby pin and I'm pinning it from underneath and into the ponytail that I made. I'm using a heat protectant spray by Chi, wrapping it around my 1-inch barrel, and I'm going to continue to use little 1-inch sections alternating the directions. You'll want to make sure that each piece is brushed out thoroughly so that when you wrap it around the iron, you get a smooth curl. If you noticed earlier, I'm wrapping it around and I'm letting it go, and I'm scrunching it up and holding it in place until it cools down a little bit. If you do it like this, it's going to hold the curl a lot better. So first you'll want to wrap it around, and then you're going to hold it in place after it curls to keep the shape. Okay, you're going to grab your hairspray. I use this Medium Hold by Couture and spray it so that it dries in place. Then go in with your bangs, and then you're going to spray it with your heat protectant, and I'm using hot rollers for my bangs because I just love the way it comes out. Now, the makeup. You're going to go in with your hyaluronic serum, and I'm using a foundation brush to blend this all over. I just love the way that makes my skin feel whenever I use a foundation brush to put my skincare products on. Okay, and then you're going to go in with your eyebrows, and I usually do a outline first, and then I'll just go back in and sketch in throughout the middle. And I'm using the LA Girl Browy Wowie pencil, and I'll link all of the products down below in the description box, so if you have a question about what products I'm using, you definitely want to check out my links down below. And I usually brush out the very front just to make sure it has a very smooth start. This is my under eyebrow product, and I use a LA Girl. And I'm going to go in with my paint pot, smooth out my eyelid to prime it up, blend it out the edge. I grabbed my Beauty Glaze palette, going to go in with my beige color and put it underneath my eyebrow. Little brow bone pop. Then I'm going to go in with these two colors here. I'm going to start with the dark color first just to see how dark it gets, and then I'm going to go back with the lighter purple to blend out the edge. Sometimes I just like to do it the reverse way instead of doing the lighter color first. This just gives me an idea of how dark I can get it. And then I'm going to go back over the edge, fluff out the edge. And I'm going to carve out where my crease area begins, just a tiny bit higher than my natural crease. Blend the edge of that cut crease out. Going to go back in with my dark purple and kind of smooth out the edge that may have gotten blended down. And more blending. Going to go in with this color here, like a periwinkle bluish purple. Spray my brush, which is a shader brush, and patting this on. And this is Juvia's Place eyeshadow, The Magic. Okay, I'm going to use my NYX liner and go in and create a winged liner. And I have my lashes from my luxury lash line, Beluxxia Beauty. These are Hypnotic. And I'm going to go in with my oil. This is my primer oil. I'll link it in below. We have our Rodial Skin Tint Foundation in shade number 5. This is an HD product. I just love this. And I'm using a beauty blender to blend this all down smooth. Okay, my LA Girl once again. I'm going to go underneath my eye. and then my chin, my forehead, and now I'm going to go in with my Fenty contour stick in the shade Truffle. This is her matchstick formula. I just love how it blends out. I'm doing all around the perimeter of my face, my nose, my jawline, and I'm going to use my L'Oreal spray, and then I'm going to just hydrate it a bit and blend it out with a beauty blender. Going to go in with my Coty Air Sponge Powder. Let that sit for a bit, and then you're going to take your big powder brush and blend that out. Next I'm going to go in with this color here, and then I'm going to go in with the deep hollow of the cheekbone area and contour out my cheekbone even more and set that contour with a deep brown color. Okay, I have a rosy colored blush. I'm starting with the very high point of my cheekbone and then blending it down and up onto the sides. Yes, I'm really feeling myself here with this blush. Next is a pigment from MAC, and I'm going to pretty much draw lines first, really thick squiggly lines to pretend like tears have fallen down from my eyes. And I'm doing 3 under each eye, and also kind of filling in a little bit between them to make it look like there was a smear of water between the tears. Okay, next is this glitter gel I got from Amazon. I'll put a link down below. It has very glittery, chunky sequins pieces, and oops, that is my sequins loose glitter, and I'm using that on top of that glitter gel before it dries to give it more of a textured, glittery effect. Okay, I'm going to go in with my Mist 3D Lash, and I cut them into thirds, and I'm using 2 of the pieces underneath. Going to go in with my darkest purple shade color once again and deepen up my crease to give it a little bit more emphasis. Next is the Sugar Anastasia palette. I'm going to go in with a color from that and highlight the very top of my cheekbone, nose bridge, and give it a nice shimmery highlight. Okay, so next is our lip gloss from Xoxo, and this is the color Maria. And I'm going in with a little bit of a pink shade on top of that just to give it a pink tint. And I have grabbed a kohl gel pencil, and I'm going in and I'm doing my waterline and tight lining it as well. Okay, the pink shade from the Magic palette from Juvia's Place to highlight my brow bone. And I'm also going to go in on the inner corner and give it a highlight as well. Alright, so time to brush out the bangs. You always want to make sure to give it a spray so that way when you're separating it and brushing it into place, it holds that style. And just play around with it until it settles into the place that you like it. Alright, and my oil sheen just to take off a little bit of frizz that may have been left from behind, and separating and fluffing, and here we go. Thank you so much for tuning into my video. If you were inspired to recreate this look, definitely give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Okay, bye.